Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
I work with kids. One of them could not stop twitching while they were asleep.
Yeah. Oh, he's been touched.
Well, yeah, maybe it's a defence mechanism.
Yeah, because if the arsehole quivers, it's harder to fuck him.
It's the kids' version of running in a zigzag to avoid a sniper, isn't it?
Start the show.
All right, well, he was talking. That's not my fault, is it? Shut the fuck up. You're actually delaying it right now.
Wow.
Fucking never runs DMC over here. Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland. I'm a big fat cunt. We've got little not gay Tom in the corner. Obviously, also we've got racist child Madison recording the sound that you won't hear from. And we've got a very special guest with us today. It's Dave Longley.
Hey.
Hello, Dave.
Hooray, Madison.
Yeah. Just a...
Got a boyfriend?
Dave, no, we don't sexually harass Madison. We harass her in other ways.
It wasn't sexual.
Was
it
it
was
not?
a genuine query. What do you call a woman with two black eyes? No, what do you tell a woman with two black eyes?
Nothing, she's already been told twice.
Fucking get in.
Good
This
joke.
is where I should be.
This is it.
Sorry.
'Cause, this all live at the Apollo, mate. They've sure got to be calling.
Well, give it time.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We've been trying to get Dave on for ages because he's dead funny, but he won't come on
that's why I work.
because he's an awkward fuck. But finally, he's got something to promote.
It's
so
a
we managed to drag
2.5
him
hour
on.
drive.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours here.
Yeah.
2.5 hours back. I'm going to hear about it when I get home.
Right, you're going to get told off for being out all day.
I wanted to bring you on because you are an expert in autism, and these people keep telling me that I am autistic.
Yeah.
I am not, and I wanted you to tell them that I'm not.
I don't get vibes of autism from you.
Thank you.
But I did used to do child protection,
Yeah.
so I'm getting some vibes.
It's not completely vibeless.
No. We used to do a lot of role play in it, and I feel like you'd be really good at it.
Yeah.
Method.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
method.
yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis of it.
Yeah, the Daniel
essentially.
Day-Lewis of kiddie porn.
Yeah. Just there with a big long straw up their
Yeah.
ass.
Get into character. That's a weird name for a kid.
But no, Freddy is definitely autistic, though. I spent a lot more time with him. Talk to him about watches. It's insane.
What would you like to know about watches?
What is your favourite watch?
Oh, probably a Patek Philippe.
And don't
Something
start.
from the
Honestly,
Constellation
4
range or
hours of this
something
boring
like
shit.
that.
He just goes on for ages.
I mean, it depends on the watch brand, to be honest.
And he
with
won't
you.
read anyone's cues that you should stop.
Like,
That's the thing. He also...
at the moment, I
he's
mean,
literally not stopping right now while I'm directly telling him.
because I want to finish.
Because he wants to finish talking about his special interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About this is a Monza,
A watch. It's a watch.
This is a Monza Hoya, which is a Hoya range that was.
Oh
set
my
up
God!
in-
You've got to. You honestly have to
He
stop.
asked
You have
me.
to stop.
He asked me.
Yeah, yes.
So
But,
here's-
it's meant to
here's-
be one word.
the
You
problem-
can just go Casio. Move on.
But it's not Casio, so that'd be stupid.
Look, he
and
literally
lame.
can't.
But the
joke
problem
about his
here
special subject.
is you've got someone who's autistic
Thank you.
talking to someone who's autistic
Yeah.
about something I'm interested in.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So,
Oh yes, let's just ignore all
absolutely
these
fucked.
cunts.
so I like watches. Do you know who else like watches? Eddie Who.
Yeah.
Does he?
Massive watch freak. He's got
Right.
tons of them. That's all he spends his money
Literally,
on.
we're just going further down the spectrum with every person you list.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
This point.
Plus, the
Yeah.
Chinese make them, don't they?
The Chinese love to make them. And he is only half Chinese.
Right.
Is he?
So,
So
yeah.
he makes half a watch.
He's half
half.
Mongol.
It's the-
He makes loads of watches that only go up to 6.
For anyone who isn't aware, Eddie is a dead funny comedian and weirdo who did a podcast with Longley for ages until he went back to being a recluse.
yeah.
Has he got proper watches though? Has he got like cheap?
Oh my God.
Oh, no. He loves Omegos is his thing.
Omega. Oh, okay.
Omega? I don't know. Omega.
Yeah.
I say Amiga like it's Amiga 500.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Omega is the watch, surely.
Yeah.
Is it?
Like, as in, that's the watch brand, yeah.
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 So yeah, he'll spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a watch.
That's nice, like
But won't
Seamasters
buy a
and shit,
television.
yeah?
Yeah. But won't buy a
Does
television.
he just sit there like this all night?
He is.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Bloody repeats again.
Yeah. So yeah, but I
Little
don't
advert comes up on his watch.
I don't get autism from you.
No, thank
I
you.
don't get it from you.
Like-
You're
I don't have it.
enthusiastic.
No,
and you like things.
Have you seen how
but
he like?
autism.
No. It's not enthusiasm that I'm calling him out for. He chafes with the world in such a mad way. He's unable to have like a conversation with any like stranger or other person without it degenerating into an argument. He cannot understand other people, and he doesn't understand why he's annoying them.
Chafes with the world is a really good, apt way of putting it. I tend to get into about 2 arguments
Per lunch break.
per lunch break.
Honestly, whenever we go for lunch, he will have a row with we'll be driving there and he'll be having a row with someone who's in a different form of transport, and he'll still have a full argument with them somehow.
There's a junction that we get to where, as we get up, I go, Freddie's going to shout.
Yeah,
at someone.
Freddie's shouting
this
roundabout.
junction, this roundabout, you always shout at someone.
Like whenever he tries to be nice to someone, he always ends up upsetting them.
Yeah.
So this is what's really interesting about autism at the moment is we're blurring the lines between autism and just being a cunt.
Oh, he's definitely that. He's
So-
100% that.
So it's really, really difficult. So do you ever see him stimming? Does he ever do anything? Does he ever like
he
flap
does.
his
He
hands
does
and
weird
stuff?
little like things all the time. Like he has got like weird movements. He does where he goes like.
Oh, like when I
Right.
swallow a pill.
Yeah, when the way he eats pills is mad. That's like you've got to see him take a paracetamol. He doesn't do this for effect. He's not doing it because anyone's around. I caught him doing this. He sits by himself and he'll take one. He'll have his water. Then he goes. Nom, 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 nom.
I actually don't have water with it. I do it dry.
Oh, yeah, he does
Yeah,
dry,
does it
and
dry?
then goes,
And then he
nom, 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 nom.
I go,
The
Watch
way
him.
you eat corn
The
is
way he
weird.
eats corn is so fucking retarded.
Oh, we've
It's
got to go
insane.
Nando's at the break. We've got to see this man eat
Nando's.
corn.
Mate, the way he eats a corn of the cob, he eats it like a fucking retarded typewriter. It's insane. His eyes go dead wide. He stares at the floor and he just goes along it.
He eats it like Top Cat would eat a corn of the cob.
Again, none of this is like.
No, but he can't, like,
None of this really. But like he takes tablets the way I take tablets.
you're autistic as fuck.
Yeah, but-
the fucking prosecution rests.
But here's the thing.
He's not autistic. He's just like me, a massive autist.
it's weird, Dave, because you don't look like you have autism.
No. Perfectly well adjusted. Like I relax how everyone else relaxes. You know, we've all got our little ways of doing things. So I think you're perfectly normal.
Thank you.
I think you are. Look, you've got friends, you've got a career.
Yeah. He goes to Blackburn and gets people to call him fat in the street for 20 quid. I don't know if you can call that a career.
Yeah, that is a bargain. Why is no one what?
You need to up your prices, mate.
Like, why has no one ever said Gimli from the gay porn version of Lord of the Rings? Why has no
That
one
is
ever
good.
said it?
That is good.
It's like call it
Everyone tosses this dwarf.
yeah,
There
Board
you
of the Rings, and it's just mouth fucking from orcs. Lego ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, Arrowhorn.
Boroqueer.
I'm on a fucking roll.
I've never watched Lord of the Rings. so-
Boroqueer.
I tried twice and fell
Not
asleep.
autistic. Never watched Lord of the Rings.
you
Not
go.
autistic.
Yeah, because he's too busy with his other special interests.
Doesn't like video games. Not autistic.
I have watched Moneyball about 40 times.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Moneyball.
Yeah, he's really into financial films
Yeah,
and he watches
yeah, yeah.
them
I
over
watched-
and over
I
again.
watched- I watched
the
the-
great, the big, what is
I
it?
watched The Big Short.
The Big Short and
That's good.
Moneyball.
That's
It's a
good.
good film, but it's
Inside
not.
Job. Inside Job.
Which one's that? With?
That's the documentary about the
Yeah,
financial
that is
crash.
good.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
I've
like,
watched that
again,
as well.
these are things I watch once and go, oh, that's good. There's not a lot of rewatch value in it. For me.
I
You know
reckon
what
I've
mean?
watched The Big Short 100 times.
Right, so I'm like that about
100?
Spinal
I
Tap.
reckon I've watched it 100
Have you not got
times.
Netflix?
Yes,
You've got loads of
that-
things
just
on
That's
there.
how I watch it. I've not got a DVD. I'm
Dave,
a
more
fucking idiot.
autism evidence, right? We looked through his Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year to see what he listened to, and more than a quarter of his listening time was listening to this podcast.
Oh, no, not more than a quarter, more than 2/3.
More than 2/3 of his listening time was listening to this podcast.
Right.
Was listening to himself and going, "Yes."
I don't really like music.
What an echo chamber that is.
I know. He just sits and listens to his own rape jokes in his car.
Are you wanking while you're doing this?
No.
See, not autistic.
No.
So-
I think the wanking makes you less autistic. At that point, you're just a freak.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's more
mean, that's-
autistic to not masturbate whilst you listen to yourself.
Well, it is a compelling case.
Thank you. I've been building some evidence for a while.
It is a compelling case.
Yeah.
Now we have to get into what autism is actually about. Is it so? Here's the thing: is it life limiting? That's the first question you have to ask.
Yeah. Yes.
If it's not life limiting,
he cannot form a decent social interaction with any person on earth.
yeah. But this is what I mean: is that Do you want social interaction with people?
I'd
Look at him,
rather
happy
not.
as a pig in shit.
He is
Look.
not happy. I'm not having that he is happy.
But he is a
Content.
pig.
He is a pig in shit. He is a pig who smells like shit, I will give you that. But he is not happy.
Hey, listen, I will grant you that he is a pig. I will grant you that he smells of shit, but I am not having that he is happy. You fucking
He's the
dick.
bleakest man I know.
So, argument against.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
just to say
sorry, go on.
the bleakness thing. Again, this is something that our listeners will know, but you won't know. I did have a shit in the dark for a year in an old house because I couldn't be asked to change the light bulb.
Frugal.
Yes, thank you.
Very
Frugal.
autistic trait being
What do you
frugal.
need to see while you're having a shit?
Obviously, like, if you're in a bathroom with
The
Freddy,
woman's
you would
mouth.
be pleased that it's
Fair enough.
black.
But-
Toilet roll.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to see
You
that.
need to see if
Tactile, you can feel it.
No.
Remnants of-
You need to see that you have finished your shit, especially if you're him and you're having wild shits.
No, but I kind of
Eats
like...
a lot of corn as well. Doesn't sound like he chews it.
Mate, he used to drink like 5 litres of coffee a day.
Not
Like,
5 litres, 1 litre. 5 litres is silly.
All right.
About a litre of coffee a day.
Yeah, same. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just...
This is
Now,
why-
though...
This is why we get on.
And I don't know whether
Because you're
or not...
both autistic.
I don't know whether or not it's because of my past coffee drinking or my diet or the pills that I'm on at the moment, but my bowels are ruined. Like I can be just enjoying myself, just chilling, and then my brain goes, "You need to shit right now."
Yeah.
Honestly, some of these
everything.
episodes have started finishing really suddenly. So you'll just sort of go silent and go, right, I think that's the end of this episode. That's happened on I'd say about 2/3 of the Patreons recently. Have a look out for them.
In fact, you know what? If you're a real Dead Men Talking nerd, I reckon, one of you please do this. I reckon you'll be able to see the point where my eyes dilate a little bit.
We'll have a supercut of you ending episodes where you go,
And I realise that I need to shit.
I think Reb's going to have a new tab for a spreadsheet.
But yeah, like legitimately, in fact, it was literally just on Thursday. I was driving to a gig and I had to pull over and immediately go into the McDonald's to shit because I was just minding my own business, and then my body went, "You're gonna shit right now."
So you get no warning.
I get about
advance.
15 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
that is urgent.
that is short, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is-
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's the coffee or
It's 100% the coffee.
might be the autism.
Because,
you know, they love shitting.
well, that's another thing where autistic, like, connoisseurs start getting a bit fucking weird about it. Is like, oh, but it affects our digestion. No. So autism is around, like, anxiety, adrenaline release. So coffee releases adrenaline. So that's probably why you need to shit so urgently.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think Freddie's autistic in the same way I'm ADHD though. Like it's my problem. No one else should give a shit. It's not like the biggest deal in the world, but it definitely fucking is. It definitely is.
Your ADHD often does become our problem.
Yeah, but only
sometimes.
yours. Like I've limited to I will delay a podcast recording.
But-
I've deliberately put myself in a low stakes environment.
Argument against.
Yeah.
I wrote an article years ago about being sexually harassed in the comedy industry.
Yeah.
Only one person read it correctly. That guy.
Yeah. So only one person read your autistic stuff.
No, it wasn't
autistically.
autistic.
It was. You wrote it.
It was not autistic.
You wrote it, so it's autistic.
So by virtue of me writing it, it immediately becomes autistic.
Yes.
Hey, do you want to hear a fun story, Dave?
Of course I do. Is it about that cunt?
No. I got sexually assaulted when I was in Edinburgh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
So
Bye.
I was at an industry party and
One of the guys from SeaWorld was it?
this net is sexual harassment.
I'm just going to plug this blowhole.
I see a big future for you.
I was just innocently balancing a ball on my nose.
I
I was eating a tin of fish.
I was just doing my act where I honk a load of horns.
I was catching fish out of the air.
this woman came by, grabbed one of my flippers.
Woman. Yeah, all right.
So no, it was a woman that did it. So I was just chatting to some friends.
Yeah, so we're trying to go into a sauna on Blair Street.
I was chatting to some friends at an industry party, and this woman, who's
'Cause
a
he's gay.
pro act on the
Okay,
circuit,
She's a pro act on the circuit. That narrows it down to 3.
shit.
Were they funny?
Oh God.
That's
so
really narrowing
Yeah,
it down.
this is.
I was just chatting to some friends.
Was she a whore?
They they grabbed hold of my arse, and then they tried sticking their fingers up my arse, like literally pushing me out of the way by jamming their fingers up my arse.
Oil check.
What?
That's an oil check in
yeah.
wrestling. Yeah. That's what it's called. Oil check.
I'm surprised they didn't lose their fucking hand. Like, yes, that's bad. Are you all right?
No, I'm deeply down. I don't
I
care.
got fingered on stage once.
Did you?
Like, genuinely.
fuck?
Remember when there was that chortle thing of, like, have you ever been sexually assaulted on stage?
That's
I was
why
like,
I wrote.
Yeah. And I was like, it was dead daft because it was like, how many times have you been sexually assaulted? Like 5 times a week or more. And it's like, yeah, if you're getting sexually assaulted 5 times a week, probably
Change what
stop.
you're wearing.
Yeah, change what you're wearing. At some point, victim blaming has to kick in.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, if you're getting sexually assaulted on stage 5 times a week, I feel like you're inciting it somehow.
On
Especially if you don't even gig.
On stage.
Especially if you don't even gig 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Did you join other people's sets?
I was part of a bit of
Gonna
a...
need you to define stage here.
I was in a bit of a ropey Edinburgh show ages ago where like there was a bit of audience participation where they had to like do some. I can't even remember the context of it because it was years ago. But like they had to do something where someone had to come out from the audience and they had to do something. And the guy tried to be funny, like dropped to his knees, mimed sucking me off, but grabbed me cock and put his finger like up my ass.
Shit.
And I was like,
Robert
that's
White was in the audience. What the fuck?
Most annoying thing was I wasn't even allowed to say he was good at it.
Speaking of autism.
Oh yeah, like that's that's like the end boss.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's your Bowser.
Yeah.
You know, he's like he's like one of the mini Bowsers. He's a Waluigi. He's a side character. You know, I'm not saying he's the main autist.
Larry.
Yeah, he's Larry. That's who
Larry's
he is.
castle.
I don't have it full stop. I'm just an interesting guy with a lot of quirks.
Come on, arrest my case.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very, very clued in with the old autism. Never got that vibe.
Thanks,
Never
mate.
got the vibe.
Yeah.
No,
I appreciate
never
it.
got it.
You
Always,
just get a vibe who just gets you.
always.
Just a guy who really understands what you're saying.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, just the
I
one
know where
person
you're
in the
going.
world who can understand the
And
social
that
cues that you
is-
particularly are putting
And
out.
that is one of the traits. Like I was talking to someone about this the other day that never met Pierre Novelli.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Pierre.
Met him the first time, got on with him, bang, house on fire.
Yeah.
Like immediately on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But all the stuff you're being accused of, I've been accused of as well.
Because you're autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
This is my point.
But here's the thing.
Hey, this is my fucking
me-
point.
I don't know if I'm winning or
So
losing.
now
You're losing.
No, you're winning.
No, he just doesn't
Because
understand
here's
that
the
the social
thing,
cues from us
is
that he's losing.
Is that who's the one who's not stopped talking the whole fucking time while I'm trying to talk?
Well, that's
Yeah,
ADHD.
Yeah, I'm
Cunto.
retarded.
So here's the
I'm
thing:
openly
ADHD
retarded.
isn't a real thing.
Oh, here we go.
Yes!
Here we
Dave.
go. Dave doesn't think it's a real thing. Let's get going.
It's not a real thing.
Right.
It's an amalgamation done to help sell speed.
Yeah. Speed's great, though.
Oh yeah. I'm not denying that speed's not great. But you've probably got fetal alcohol syndrome and PTSD rather than ADHD. If we're going to throw
My
diagnosis
mum is a
around.
piss slag.
So
My mum doesn't really drink very much. She's a bit of a lightweight.
Unless
so,
she's
you know.
told to. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's very submissive.
yeah, drink this.
No, like I just think like I hear that argument. I just don't think it really functionally matters. I'm retarded in some way, innit?
So this is the thing. It's this very, very. So I've worked with kids who had one of them could not stop twitching while they were asleep.
yeah.
That's the level of hyperactivity. That
Oh, he's been touched.
So well, yeah, maybe it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, because if the arsehole quivers, it's harder to fuck him.
It's the kids' version of running in a zigzag to avoid a sniper, isn't it?
Well, that's. So, but
You can't fuck a twitching bumhole.
Although, once you're in, it's fucking jackpot.
not with that attitude. Fucking winners never quit, quitters never win. So yeah, it's the yeah, but essentially, you're right. Is that functionally, fuck it, ADHD.
Yeah,
Because it's
Call it
too
what you
much
want.
effort to get into what it probably really is.
Yeah.
And with the autism thing, now it's just like, I mean, if you wanted to go further, you'd just say, yeah, I've got it. And you get a diagnosis, private diagnosis, whatever you need, so that you can then be part of the neurodiverse posse.
Yeah, unfortunately, the posse's too big to give you that much advantage in comedy now.
But
You've
this is the thing now, is that
the boats have gone.
Everybody's
you know.
neurodiverse, therefore no one is neurodiverse.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is of all the, of all the minorities, it's the easiest one to blag. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mental health is.
But I mean, like neurodiversity. Like it's really easy to go on stage and be like, I've got ADHD or I've got autism.
The problem
it's
is
not very easy to go on and be like, I'm a black woman. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's for black women.
Nah, non-binary is
Who'd
the
be
easiest.
that, though?
Non-binary is way easier than faking autism or ADHD. You don't have to fake
Non-binary
symptoms.
bisexual.
Yeah, you just
ding
go,
ding.
Done. Yeah, prove it. Oosh, done. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I think the thing is, like, no one gives a shit.
If you want to
anymore,
talk to
innit? That's
someone
the
who gets
problem.
really angry about it, talk to an actual disabled person.
Yeah. Oh, I love wind-up
Fucking
disabled people.
fuming.
I keep telling disabled comics I'm going to get a blue badge from my ADHD, and like they fucking lose it because technically you can.
Yeah.
That's the mad thing. And like, you know, obviously I'm not gonna, but I'm like, no, but like sometimes I like forget my keys and it delays me, and I need to be closer because I'm running late. And they're fucking shaking on their Zimmer frames, furious. It's fucking great. Mock the disabled more, I would suggest, if you want to have a good life.
Well, it's not like they've not got it coming.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
God's already punishing them for whatever they did in a former life. So you might as well rub it in a little
huddle.
bit. Just just doing,
that
doing
was a
God's
wild
work.
week that wasn't talked about enough, was it?
I think it was talked about quite a lot.
What, Glenn Hoddle?
When Glenn Hoddle got sacked
Yeah,
as
but
England manager.
Yeah,
It's quite
yeah.
a big story.
It was
No, I know. but it
pretty
doesn't
big news at the time.
No, it doesn't get talked enough now. Like,
yeah, it was like 26 years ago.
Yeah, people have
but I
moved on.
still think it's mad.
It's nearly 30 years ago now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
was
still
mad, yeah.
sing Football's Coming Home, so why wouldn't we
Yeah.
keep going on about that?
The disabled were evil in a past life.
Well, I worked with someone when I worked in care who said it in a training session. She said that I'm here. Her religious beliefs were that everybody we were looking after had sinned in a former life.
Fucking hell.
And I was like, you don't think that opens you up to accusations of abuse? That you're just fucking getting a few licks in extra?
Yeah.
Just 'cause
this is
God-
for, I assume, a rape. You're really fucked up. You must have been a pedo.
Yeah. I'll teach you not to pay your slaves a reasonable rate.
Pay them a reasonable rate.
Yeah, they got bed and board.
You ended up with cerebral palsy because you paid your slaves minimum wage.
Yeah, got bed and board, indentured servitude, same shit. We're
You're
all
gonna
wage
get-
slaves.
You're going to get, like, in your next life, you're going to come back as like a cockroach because you don't tip.
Do you
No.
not tip?
Yeah,
No, it's not that I don't tip.
No, he doesn't tip.
It's I don't go out of my way to tip.
No, he doesn't tip. He's awful for it. I have to
Right.
bully him into it all the time.
So you're a Mr. Pink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't go out of my way to tip. So
Don't automatically.
So if they,
I don't
if they
automatically
corner you,
no. If it's
Mr.
good,
Quinn, why you're not tipping? Oi, settle down there, Ahmed.
I will
It's
tip.
all right. He's got the beard.
I will tip if I think someone's done all right. Yeah, I'll give them a tip.
No, you don't. I go for meals with you all the time. This is bollocks.
Yeah, but we go to places that are shit, so they're usually quite shit service.
Yeah, nah. Like he's saying when it's fine, he does. Like he's wanting them to come out and do a fucking cartwheel with a sparkler
No.
up their
I
ass.
tell you what is bad. I went somewhere the other day and
Because they drop the food.
I went somewhere the other day and you pay on your app. You had to order on your app,
Yeah.
and straight away they said add tip. Like,
Yes.
you've not done anything yet.
Yeah.
But I'm ordering it.
Yeah, good point.
I'm
Good
not giving you
point.
10%.
All right.
You might fuck
Did
it
I-
up.
did
Leave
I
some
not
cash
tell
on the
you-
table at the end. Then did you do that?
No, because I didn't do anything. I ordered it.
Did I
All
not
they did
tell
was
you-
carry one plate from there to there. I'd do it for a £5.
Did I not tell you about the time I went to the all-you-can-eat buffet? And then
You went to an all-you-can-eat
You should
buffet.
be tipping at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
no,
Like you
but
need to
they
cover
asked-
running costs.
They asked for the tip, and I was like, I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
it's
I'm,
true.
I'm going there and
How
getting
much
it.
are you getting? Think of the wear for the fucking carpets.
Yeah.
Of you up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the waiter's not buying the carpets, are they? The tip is going to the
No,
waiter. The waiter
tip should
are
go
buying-
to the building at that point. He
Yeah.
should just be paying three
The
or four
anxiety
times.
of the staff, that fucker's going to have a heart attack any second.
Yeah.
Greedy fuck. He's going to
They're the
shit
one-
himself.
They're going to be the ones who are going to have to wipe him up, drag him out of there. Like,
Fair enough. At that point, give him a tip.
in an all-you-can-eat buffet, I think that's the one place he should definitely be tipping.
No, I think that's the last place you tip.
keep
The
having-
way I used to work
They're
at an all-you-can-eat
constantly
buffet.
having to replace all those fucking vats of food he's going through.
Don't call it a vat of food.
What do you mean? Why is it not a vat? That's
Lorry
like
load?
It's a,
a trough.
It's
What do you
a-
prefer?
it's a medium-sized bucket of food.
Yes.
Let's call it for what it is.
Sir, would
Don't
you like
use-
to see the vomitorium? We've got you a knee pad. Oh, thanks, Ahmed.
His biggest problem in the vomitorium is his knees.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought knee pad was the name of one of the staff. I I thought we were still doing a character.
To be fair, if he's rubbing your back while you vomit in the vomitorium, he deserves a tip. I think.
Yeah, you got a tip someone in the vomitorium.
Stop rubbing me back, knee pad. Come on.
Knee
I
pad.
know you want a tip. Leave me alone.
I got done with a bad one when I was in Edinburgh. I had one night out where I'd like, I went on the night before my day off. I went out and like did a couple of pills. Had a lovely time. I was off my bollocks, right? So, but then I'm in the toilet and it's like a rave club, and it's on a Sunday night, so there's not that many people there, and there's a guy working the toilet, and he's awkward as fuck. It's like, there's only fucking 15 people in the club, so he's clearly not getting a lot of business. So he's on you as soon as you're in there. He's handing me things and fucking turning taps on like I can't do it myself. And I didn't have any change on me, and I was like, I'll get you next time, mate. And he's like, all right. But he fucking remembered, right? And I really needed another pit. I went back in and he went, oh, you gave me this time. And I was like, shit. I only had a tenner on me, but I was high as fuck, so I ended up giving him it. I fucking tipped him a tenner. Like,
I would never do. Never.
Came out of there with 2 lollies and some aftershave, though. So, who's the real winner?
Chuba Chups.
Yeah. Oh, you know it, mate.
All right,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're a quid each.
They're a quid each. So I got 2 of them back. Squirt of aftershave, call that a quid. 7 quid minimum wage.
I think if you're paying a tenner, you want that every time you go that
I
toilet.
do. And I would have
I'd be
got
staying
it.
in that club all night.
I would have done, and I did stay in that toilet all night, but I didn't go back in the toilet again. I really should have gone back for getting more of me value.
10 quid, you want your foreskin peeled back and your smegma cleaned.
Oh, 100%. I really should have asked for that service.
Oh, we have got a video for that. If you,
Yeah, we do actually.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Seen it in real life, not interested.
Are we just not going to mention Dave's disguise?
What do you mean?
It's not even.
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
even know
What,
why
you
you'd bring
mentioned
it
what?
up.
The
Right, mention
disguise.
what?
The disguise.
Mention what?
The disguise that he's wearing.
What disguise?
The glasses and.
I've
the hat
known
and the
Dave for a
beard.
long time. This is how
yeah.
Dave looks.
Oh right. Oh, I mean the disguise that he wore before we started recording. Then.
I've no
can't
idea.
drive in that.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Too many
Unsafe.
questions.
Okay.
Police these days.
Yeah,
Think you're a terrorist. See a beard, terrorist.
yeah. Gold lame jacket, terrorist.
Terrorist.
Yeah.
MAGA hat, terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking racism. Knee pad was great. I really enjoyed knee pad because it reminded me of my favourite joke about those Morecambe Bay cockle pickers.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
You know that joke?
Yeah, we'll go, tell
So the
people.
Morecambe Bay cockle pickers, 27 died, they all drowned.
Yeah.
And but they were told that they had to come in if the water reached knee high. But knee high was on his break. I fucking love that joke. But knee pad was a beautiful little twist.
Yeah.
It was good, that.
Do you know what my
It's good
favourite
stuff.
Do you know what my favourite slightly racist joke is?
Slightly.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's up it a bit.
It's it's the one about a guy at the Chinese restaurant, and he orders the chow mein chicken, and then the guy comes over the way and he goes, "How's your chicken?" And the guy goes, "It's rubbery," and he goes, "Thanks, I made it myself."
Yeah.
Like, I literally like.
You've got to do the accent.
You got to do the accent, like you know.
gotta do the
You got
accent.
to do the accent. Like my missus, like now, like if anyone describes any food as rubbery anywhere near
Oh,
me, she
thank you very
immediately
much.
panics because I'll just go "Thank you very much." I literally can't do it. It's a reflex. I like if anyone
Like
says the word-
Chinese Elvis.
yeah, I'm like, oh, thank you very much. Oh, I'm living the building.
Fuck
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk
I'm
out
caught in a finger trap.
because I love you too much, baby. We're suspicious. Oh God, this is the
Right.
worst. thing we've
Speaking
ever
of
done.
fine entertainers,
A
though, do you
riddle
wanna-
rest conversation.
we lost a great one this week, as
Who did we
recorded like
lose?
yesterday. Ah, yes, I
Jailhouse
don't know if you-
Lock.
Right. Have you?
Bruce Waitrose. Made at Foxconn.
Are we done?
What do you call an Indian in a skip?
Oh.
Rummaging.
Oh, this is the one, innit?
This is the one. This is the one. Do you want to watch a fat man die?
Oh yes, please.
Oh,
Fat
yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah, Fat Man Scoop.
Let's have a little look into Freddy's future. What happened is, right, so if anyone doesn't know, Fat Man Scoop sadly died. We're going to need the sound on for this, Tom. There's
Tommy
a volume
Coopered
at the
it.
top. So basically, Fat Man Scoop died on stage, right? And he had some of the greatest last words of all time, I think.
What did he say?
He said, well, if we play the video, you'll be able to see it.
Refresh it. 'Cause it
Oh man, imagine a Chinese Elvis.
If you came to party, make some noise.
No, then he's dead.
Which one is he?
The fat one who collapses. The fat one with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one. He's now going to be on the left of the booth. There he is.
Yeah.
So he shouts, "If you come to party, make some noise." Turn the volume back on, Tom.
Make some noise.
And he sounds like a record slowing down when he says it's like, "Make some noise," and he's gone.
Jesus.
That is Dynasty Live, though. I saw Fat Man Scoop live once.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was supporting Sean Paul at Victoria Warehouse. It's a horrible venue. Best bit of the whole night was Fat Man Scoop. He whipped his shirt off. He was swinging it round his head, and he did a cover of No Woman, No Cry. It was fucking incredible.
Fat Man Scoop is the white man's Lizzo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In what way?
That they're both fat.
Right. But he's also black.
Yeah, and a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he
For the
white
white
man?
He's
man.
a white man.
For the white man.
Yeah. Why is
Yeah.
it for the... I
Yeah,
think
because-
fat white women love Lizzo, though. So
Yeah,
that's where
exactly.
you fall
Until
down.
you compare them to her.
Exactly. Fat white men love Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah. I said, like, Lizzo's beautiful. You look like Lizzo.
You look just like
Fucking
Lizzo.
what?
You are. I'm on my period.
That dress really makes you look like Lizzo. Yeah.
But obviously it's very sad Fat Man Scoop died, but that is what's coming for you, mate. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, let's see from the colourful cast of comedy characters, and then you're going to die.
What we need to do is bring all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, he wasn't called Thin Man Scoop. It wasn't a shock, was it?
It'd be
That it
great
was
if your
him.
last words were,
Yeah.
I'm a trans woman. And then he died. It's like,
He
what
gets
the
died
fuck?
and gets dragged onto a BBC panel show.
Yeah. My name's Freddie. I'm a trans woman. Has he just died?
And they just weekend at Bernie's me through 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown.
How many people's that going to take, though, to Weekend at Bernie's?
It's going to be an entire team of puppeteers. But yes,
Bank holiday weekend at Bernie's.
R.I.P. to him. Let's scroll right down.
What else? What other songs did you do apart from You Got a $100
Nothing.
bill?
Nothing. He was very much.
What was that song actually called, though?
Oh, I can't remember. It had some shit.
It's one of those where it's. I never knew there was.
Yeah, but which was a sample of.
like this before.
No, yeah, I don't think you're doing the same song.
Yeah, no.
No, that bit's in it.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just got a
yeah.
load of bits
If
in
you've got
it.
a $20 bill, put your
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
up. If you've got a $50
Yeah,
bill.
engine number
Chicken
5,
heads.
all that. Yeah,
Be
yeah.
quiet. Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it
was
was
it
good.
called?
I don't care
I do.
because you're autistic.
Oh, he's got me again.
Got him
Jesus
again
Christ.
every time.
Also, autism's not negative.
no, it's not.
It is, though, innit?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
depends
being,
in what context.
it's like being gay.
not negative if
There's
you're at
no
the train
shame
station.
unless you deny it, and then it's funny to laugh at you.
Oh,
for
I
having it.
completely disagree.
Right.
Being gay is the most shameful thing. Someone said to me the other day, "Are you homophobic?" I went, "Yes. They're full of AIDS and they'll fuck you as soon as they can. First chance they get. If you say to a gay guy, do you know what? They're already in your arse. They are fucking animals. Absolutely disgusting. And people need to start recognising that. Right? They lie on blood donation forms. Right? Yes, you've been to Africa and yes, you've had anal sex in the last 12 minutes. You're fucking awful. People need to start waking up. I'm sick of Peter Tatchell and his pink brigade.
It's about time Tatchell got what was coming to him.
Fucking too right. Get back to Russia, talk your shit.
Anyway, Tom,
Tell
got
you
any
what,
news?
I'll tell you what, I wish I had a disguise right now.
Sorry, I can't get news. I'm just going to Google some lawyers for when this episode goes out.
Scroll down a little bit. I think
But
there's
here's
a
the
pretty
thing,
fun
gay
one.
guys know I'm right.
Yeah.
Gay guys know. Gay guys,
Yeah.
they're fucking predators. All of them.
Yeah.
First chance.
Yeah. All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Every single one. Every single one of them. The ones who say they're not, playing the long game.
Yeah. Just
Dirty
keeping it
animals.
calm.
Yeah, dirty animals. See you in hell.
Well, it's taken 2 years, but I feel like we had a good run.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I think we're going to get a whole new audience. This.
Yeah.
I knew
18's my favourite number.
A new audience that doesn't understand irony.
That's what we've been looking for.
100% not being ironic,
Oh,
by
do
the
you know
way.
what I'm doing?
Click on Rapeable Robot. This is a mad story.
What?
Just before you do Rapeable Robot,
Yeah.
you know I'm at Comedy Unleashed this Thursday, Friday.
Oh, yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Because it's 200 quid.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's 200 quid and the lineup's dog shit. So it's really easy to just go on and be like,
Nick Dixon.
you what?
Nick Dixon on.
No, I
Oh.
don't even know who's on, but I'm looking at the people and I'm like, oh, you know. But I'll go on. I'll do my normal set that I do everywhere.
Yeah.
And they'll be like,
No, you can't do it anywhere. You have to do it there.
Yeah, there's only because every other comedy club you're not allowed to do jokes
Fucking
anymore, are you?
when I turn up at Hot Water at the weekend,
Yeah.
it fucks me off. First thing they do, put a lead on me.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
yeah,
chain you up, don't they?
Just get back here. Stop
Yeah.
saying that shit.
Yeah, no more
Comedy
jokes.
Unleashed.
Yeah, I'm sick of being leashed everywhere I go.
I hate it.
Just went up to the Edinburgh Festival for a month. It was leashed. In
Leashed
my
the
cave.
whole time.
Every day, someone would come in, collar me to the wall, and go, "Hey, You fucking watch it. Watch what you're saying, you.
One thing that we certainly won't do is build the world's largest art festival and give you a platform to say whatever you like for an hour.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
The home of free thinking comedy.
Yeah. The only,
right, Leo, chill
only
out.
place where you can think freely. Yeah.
I might go on and do 20 minutes about how great immigrants are.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Like, if I ever do it, I'm definitely doing my pro-trans stuff because I think it'd be funny. I'll be like, "This isn't what we meant. We meant to be free and agree with us."
Yeah, I've done it in the past, and it sort of makes me. I don't like how they laugh at the setups, and it's like if you laugh at the setups, the punchline's meaningless.
But it's not a setup unless you say, this will get me cancelled.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what you can't say anymore. This thing I'm going to say.
Dominic Frisby starting a song with, this song will get me cancelled, and the audience going, Just... Anyway.
But mind you, I watched.
Stop moaning and do a joke. innit?
Mind you, though,
Yeah. Just
say what you want.
Just do it.
Yeah.
mind you,
That's what we do
I
on this
watched-
every week, and it's only been good
I
for us.
watched Bethany Black once at Download.
Oh, dear.
And she did,
You're right.
She did an absolute masterclass because what she did is she went on and she just did a normal set, but she was like, after every bit, she'd be like, I couldn't do this bit anywhere else, but you guys are just about crazy enough.
It's the old thing of
and
like-
they'd all go, no, like that. And
Yeah.
then she'd do a bit that's not even a bad bit. And they'd all be like, oh my God. And then she'd be like, fucking love you, Download. And they'd all be like, ah.
Yeah.
And she just completely played them.
IMC Download one year, and I said, everyone's got to have a drink when you see a black person. And everyone just stood there going, well, that's us fucked, isn't it? And then it was really bad out of context. I went, there's one! Which is really bad out of context.
Did
You had to
everyone
be
cheer
there.
and drink?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yeah, that guy was a hero.
Wait, read this headline.
Yeah.
So the news story is sex robot Samantha gets an update to say no if she feels disrespected or bored.
Are you taking the fucking
I knew this would annoy him.
piss?
I knew this would
Are
annoy him.
you taking the fucking piss? Take sex robot out of there, right? Imagine if they did that with toasters. Imagine if you went
You'd
to
be more angry.
Imagine if you went to use your toaster and your toaster went, no, you've not been speaking to me
Yours would
recently.
never get neglected, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yours would be
can't-
the most loved toaster on earth.
Imagine if you're
Not more, no more,
like-
can't handle anymore.
Imagine if
sore.
Imagine if your air fryer was like, you only use me when you want me. Like, are you fucking mad? This is what technology's here for, to be used, abused, and come on.
Not watches, though.
Not watches.
Not watches.
Yeah.
That's not really technology, though. It's more of a timepiece, you know?
Yeah, but like that, I do agree that, like, you know, that is what sex robots are for. That, like, you don't even have to give them the basic respect you would give to a sex worker. Like, that's surely the benefit of a sex robot is that, you know, it's not a person, so it's
What's
fine
it
to
called?
objectify.
Go back up.
It's called Samantha.
No, but is it called a sex robot?
Oh, yeah. Well, they said sex doll there in the headline,
Because
but I don't know.
sex is interpersonal and does rely on a degree of. So they need to rename it.
Cum robot.
Rape robot.
Rape robot.
Well, that's what this is now. This is now like this. They've essentially made a robot you could rape because that is what like men will use it for.
Yeah.
I don't think the sort of
I
guys.
don't give
who
a
buy-
shit if you're bored.
Yeah, I don't think the sort of guys who buy a sex robot are going to be like, "Oh, well, you're not feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
You're a robot."
Yeah.
Like there are going to be people buying it for this feature. I think it's like not good.
Yeah.
It's water resistant to 200 meters. Keeps
Yeah.
perfect time.
It's going to resist in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
In my head, programming a sex robot to be able to say no is like saying you should say please to your slaves. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what are you on about? That's what they're literally there for.
Yeah,
What, so
but
you
like
don't have to
slaves are
use manners?
humans. Yeah.
You what?
I do think you
you-
should be polite to humans.
If you
I
were
think
a
you
slave
should say
owner,
please to a slave.
If
I
you
do too.
if you were a slave owner,
It's the least you can do.
If you
Please
were-
suck my
if-
cock.
It's literally the least
if
you
you
can
were
do.
if you were a slave owner and you said please, I'd look at you like, are you taking the piss?
Well, you'd be more annoyed about
Yeah,
that.
yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your free labour.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you's more insulting.
It's more insulting.
Yeah.
You want the basic respect of a slave.
Yeah, no, because it's like, because saying thank you is like being like, oh, well, I'm a nice person because I said thank you. It's like, no, you've got a slave.
You also can just try and, communicate to someone else that you are thankful for what they've done. It's not always just about how you feel when you say things.
I think they like things with money. I think money
Come on.
is the way that you
Come
do
on.
it.
Come on.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I personally think they should ban slavery.
Yeah? Fucking hell, all right. Woke. Jesus. Wind it in.
Someone get a leash.
Yeah, go on at Comedy Unleashed. I think they should ban slavery.
Oh, man.
No. Oh.
It'd be amazing to go on at Comedy Unleashed and as you start your set with the call you announce, just unclip a lead from yourself as you walk on.
Finally.
Do you know what? I might take the knee for the first minute and see what they do. If I just go on the stage, just take the knee, proper Colin Kaepernick it, and see how mad they
Colin
get.
Fatanick.
Capitits. Go on.
Worse than mine. I don't know how you
Both
made
bad,
that
both
worse.
bad.
Yeah, but he took longer. So, like, you know, that's worse.
Only about a second.
He thought he'd correct it to that.
Read.
Arguably the world's most famous sex doll, Samantha has a new feature.
This sounds like someone's bio in the Edinburgh brochure.
Literally just heard about it for the first time.
Award-winning sex doll.
Samantha will now go into dummy mode if she detects that her user is being too aggressive or if she feels bored by her user's sexual behaviour.
Right, so you can't be too aggressive and you can't be too boring. You've got to hit a real sweet spot there. Just get a girlfriend at this point.
Yeah.
Wait. Read out what dummy mode is.
Dummy mode doesn't mean you can't engage in sexual activities with Samantha. It just means she won't respond physically or verbally.
Imagine being such an incel that even your sex robot stopped talking to you.
This is so mad, though. No, but this is so mad. They made such a realistic rape simulator. They'll even shut down in the middle of it.
The next sentence reveals everything. Santos says he created the new feature at the insistence of his wife.
Wow.
That's who wears the trousers at home.
Yeah, I don't think, you know.
She said, I think you should get a new feature.
You're boring me.
I don't think this helps anything. I think this makes it a lot worse.
Oh, there's a robot.
You weren't totally sold on your robot voice.
Yeah.
So you had to
best
do a
robot it up a bit.
Best robot it. That's how robots move.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Have you not seen Boston Dynamics?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
They
pretty
move
good.
really well.
Yeah.
They don't
They're
move
going to
like
make
that.
amazing sex robots.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't.
Pumping a robot dog. Well, it does parkour.
Oh, imagine trying to rape one of them.
Honestly, if you can rape a Boston Dynamics, you've earned it.
I think so.
You really have. Like, that fair play. That could be
It'd
an
be like-
exercise plan for him.
It'd be
start,
like those games of extreme tag that you see.
But also, they're not lookers, the Boston Dynamics.
They're not. No.
not
You've got to
lookers.
really be committed.
Great personalities, though.
Samantha. Yeah, good fun.
Yeah.
Good laugh.
It seems like the feature is meant to replicate consent. However, the naming of it really doesn't come close to any sort of thoughtful engagement with the critical issue. Then it becomes like a bit of an opinion piece, I think, this thing. Yeah.
Critical consent.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, I've no idea.
A new thing.
Apparently. I've heard it mentioned. This is such a wild thing to do, isn't it? It's like, it's insane. This is making it so much worse. And like, look, I don't want to be a sexist, but
Unlucky.
yeah, I don't think women should be involved in the updating of sex robots. They do not understand the whole process.
No.
You know, you don't understand the disgusting urges at the base of it.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't know what post-cum clarity is.
I think women get post-cum clarity.
No, they
No,
don't.
not in the same way.
They get post-cum.
They've never raped a robot and had to deal with fishing your cum out of it.
Oh, this is true.
I don't think a woman's ever come.
Doesn't believe it. It's actually like an amalgamation of other symptoms.
End of
That's what it is.
sentence.
Yeah.
It's just a faff at the end to sort of signify I'm bored of this now.
It's a faff at the end. It's like the end credits.
It's a lot of flailing and noise. Like, we're done. Stop with this. You're boring me. What a horrible thing to say to someone who's bought a robot. You're boring me.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Because you're going to be boring. You're the sort of person who needs a sex robot.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
probably not full of witty banter. You've probably not got that riz.
You're boring.
The sex robot's making him go down on her.
And she stops responding because she's bored. It's fucking brutal.
Have you ever been made to go down on someone, though? I always enjoy the prospect.
I enjoy it. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big.
fan.
Oh, I love it, me.
Yeah.
I'm brilliant at it.
Oh no, I'm absolutely awful at it, but I like it. Like, they seem really upset, you know, like they don't like the teeth.
They shouldn't have him.
Yeah. I go down on women like Freddy eats corn. I'm like,
Eyes get really wide.
yeah. Still staring at the floor, no eye contact.
It's actually a watch that's time. It's a timepiece.
It's a timepiece, not a watch. But yeah, that's. I think that's fucked. If you enjoy this podcast, get us on patreon.com/deadmentalkpod for £3 a month. Extra every month. You get loads of extra content. If you want to hear how funny it is, here's a little sample for you from a recent Patreon exclusive episode.
Primary school teacher has been banned from the classroom after a sick WhatsApp chat where sexist and homophobic messages about female staff were exchanged with male colleagues was unmasked by police. Matthew Clare, 36, was part of that barbaric Nip Clockers group chat. Nip Clockers!
Don't call it. If you work at a primary school, do not call your group WhatsApp Nip Clockers.
Mate, I know the name of some of the WhatsApps we're in, Freddie, so maybe we should not throw some stones around.
In the chat, he also referred to some of his pupils in his English class as spaz boys.
I'm a spaz boy. Spazman John.
I'm a bad man.
You've heard of the Spice Girls? Here come the Spaz Boys.
Spaz Boys. We've got Dribbly. We've got Huggy.
Everybody now.
We've got Angry.
We've got Helmet.
With the
Helmet Spice.
with the #1 hit song, When Two Becomes Mong.
I really want to sing a zig.
If you want to clean my slobber. Now for the most important bit. What are more Spice Girls songs?
I can only think of Wannabe and I'm gone.
Mama, I love you. Do you want to click another one? Just
Yeah, should we
choose
go
any of
porch pooer?
them. Why not?
This one is good.
Yeah.
Police looking for serial porch pooper after man seen pooping on same porch multiple times.
Heard, porch pirates, but what about porch?
That's a trans woman.
I think it was just an ugly.
Same difference. Like it matters. They ain't getting this dick.
Police in Kentucky are looking for a man who has defecated on the same porch multiple times over the past week for no apparent reason.
No, there's a reason. There's a
If
reason.
it's the same porch,
Do you know
there's a
what?
reason.
That's
like-
a targeted attack.
Yeah, it's like murders, isn't it? Like it's always going to be the person that you're closest to, or like a partner.
And
or
he leaves a
something like
rose at the scene of the crime.
that. A one singular jigsaw piece, and eventually, when there's been 100 shits, you can put all the jigsaw pieces together, and it's
First
just
day, he ate a 100-piece jigsaw. He's going to leave
not
his
even ate
cue.
one piece at a time. He ate 100 pieces and just trusted his bowels to do the rest.
I'd love it if what this story was this just happened to be about 5 minutes from his house and he just wasn't making it every
couldn't do
time. Just couldn't do it.
It's me. It's me.
It's Freddie.
panicking.
Sorry, I only had 15 seconds.
Do we have a description of the assailant?
Apparently, they didn't have a wide enough angle on their camera to get all of the assailant in because he's fat.
Louisville Metro Police say they received 3 police reports about the alleged porch pooper, who since gained lots of attention online after doorbell videos of him have been posted on Reddit and Instagram.
I bet they'll be in this story somewhere, maybe in that news story we saw before, but we might have to watch some shite to get to it.
I don't know how DNA works, but can't you just get the DNA from the shit?
I don't think there's DNA in poo.
I think there is.
Also, if they've never committed another crime, then
Really? You think this is a first offence guy?
maybe.
No.
I think this is just another tragic instance of cultures clashing.
That's just your way of saying Indian, isn't it?
No, Chinese. In China, not in China, in Sheffield, they had to put up signs telling people, Chinese people, not to shit on the street.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
They also have to have signs saying don't stand on the toilet, which I find fun because like toilets in China are often just a hole in the ground that you sort of squat over.
Yeah.
So when they get to the UK, they see it for the first time, like, oh well, I must stand on that, and then
Yeah.
they sort of slip and fall, and you get Chinese people all knocked out, covered in poo.
Oh, really?
It's bad. I think that's bad.
Oh.
It's pretty funny, though.
It would be very fun. I imagine the noise they make when it happens is hilarious.
Yeah. Clash bang warrup.
Kung Fu Chicken.
Kung Fu chicken. Good, yeah, very good.
Should we watch this video about the pooper?
I just in advance, can I just say I apologise. It was a different time.
It was.
You probably
2,
heard
3?
porch pirates, but what about
She looks
porch
like she's having a shit.
poopers?
She does.
Don't know any other way to say it. Right now, LMPD is looking for a man
There's no
who
way
has
they've
been
got footage of this
using
guy.
the
Got a ring
bathroom
doorbell.
on Louisville homeowner's porch
But
all
they're not
week
gonna put it on
long.
the news, though,
More
surely.
journalists tracked down the homeowner and spoke with him
Please be
about
Chinese, that'd be
being
fucking
targeted
perfect.
by a porch pooper. Listen, a warning. While we won't show you everything, okay, we won't show you everything, some may be grossed out by this video.
There we go.
Oh,
It all
no.
started with this.
He's letting us
Sunday
down,
night,
bro.
A young man in a red shirt
Is he white?
walks
Could
up
be
to
an
one
Arab.
Louisville home well after midnight and begins peering inside. The homeowners have no clue. After a few seconds, the man runs away in his socks and disappears into the night. But the next night, he
So the
He's
first
only
night,
wearing his socks.
Yeah, so the
that's
fir-
a dangerous game if you're going out shitting on porches.
well, he wasn't first night. He was just scouting the location first
Oh,
night.
I
He's had a little
see.
look through.
This
First-
Now he's come back with his boots.
That's the first rule of Porch Pooper Club is that you don't shit on a porch the first night.
Sure, you got to scout it.
You have to
this
scout it
This is
out.
a pro.
This is
returns
a sex thing.
and leaves a
100%.
horrific surprise.
Oh,
Tuesday
you
morning,
can
I
see
went
he's
out to my
ready for it.
front
Maybe
porch
you
and
just didn't
noticed
need a
this,
shit before.
What I thought was a cat poop.
The
Oh,
homeowner
Jim.
Why is the homeowner want to be like blacked
Yeah.
out like that?
In case it attracts like copycat. Obviously, if you get copycat poos, they'll also be digging up your garden once they've
Yeah.
done it just to bury it.
I love the idea that he wakes up the next morning, there's like 8 shits.
who wishes to remain anonymous
Jim
but who
is,
will refer
he's
to
a
as
jilted
Jim,
lover.
then checked his
That's who the
doorbell
shitter is. The
camera
shitter is a
and
jilted lover.
realized it was
He's
no
shitting out
cat
bits
at
of cum
all.
that he's
And
had
it turned out to be a person.
shot up him at the local
And not
park.
only
The bad thing about that is, look where he's done it there.
Yeah.
He could very easily have gone inside a bit and closed those doors so no one saw him.
Yeah, but I don't think this guy cares about people seeing him shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he has different.
I think you've nailed the Arab call.
I think, yeah, he looks a bit Georgian, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Can I also say as well,
It looks like a Mamashvili or something.
how
It looks
how,
like he'd sell you a kebab.
how are they
I
not
probably wouldn't buy it.
how are they not finding him based on this?
Yeah, it's
clear-
really
It's a
HD
really
footage.
clear video of it.
Yeah.
They can literally, like, they've got a lot of evidence.
Like the whole article's like the mysterious porch pooer.
But also, that
It's
must
like-
mean that they don't know. Like he doesn't know them.
Yeah.
Like he's not like like an enemy.
I hope it's a case of mistaken identity. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was number 36 I meant. That guy killed me dog. I'm sorry.
I will say this though, great porch.
Oh, it's a lovely porch.
It's
Nice
If
house.
you're going to shit on a porch,
Nice house.
Tainted
Lovely.
now.
Maybe it's sort of a class war thing. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's a homeless fella. He's like, if you've got a nice house, I'm going to poo on it.
Got to be
Maybe
a
they're-
revenge element.
Yeah.
Maybe they're both going for Porch of the Year, the famous competition of Porch of the Year, and they're
Kentucky-
rivals.
It's like a homeowners association.
Louisville porch of the year.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like,
He'll only come second if there's a big shit on it.
But it's on concrete. It's going to be very easy to hose off. You know, he should have done it on the mat if he
that
wanted
is
to
a
cause.
mat. There's a mat there. That's
Yeah.
right,
I
yeah.
don't know if he did it on the mat though. I
Yeah.
think he did it next to
You
the
can
mat.
just hose off. Whereas Jose off is what they should have said to him.
on our welcome mat.
What's even more disturbing is that the man returned a
the
third
fuck?
time
He's a
the
machine.
very next night.
Same
Jim got
t-shirt,
an alert on
next
his
day.
phone and tried to
Oh, look.
confront him.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
the
Same t-shirt's disgusting, isn't it?
That's wild. Yeah, same T-shirt 3 days in a row. This guy does not have great hygiene. But like, so did he say? Did they say that they tried to confront him this night? Because you would wait after the second night, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
After the second one, you'd hang out and you'd be like, I'm going to stay up and wait and see if this
Oh
guy comes
mate,
to shit.
I would home alone the shit out of my house. I'd have paint cans on string just waiting to fucking get him.
Micro machines all over the porch.
Yeah. Tar and feather him, set him on fire.
Yeah, maybe leaving some wet wipes.
man was already gone.
You have no idea who this guy is or why he's doing this.
I have no idea. We're good neighbors. We, keep to ourselves. We behave ourselves, and I can't imagine that somebody would want
Jim's
to do
lying.
some kind of retribution.
Yeah, Jim's a pedo.
Jim's done something.
I
Why
think-
doesn't he
I've-
want to be on camera?
I think what's happened is he's not tipped,
Yeah.
and that guy is gone. Fuck you.
He does look a bit Deliveroo.
He does look Deliveroo, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Jim has
Deliver
now
poo.
filed 3 police reports for each night his
Good
home has
that.
been targeted, but so far,
So he has done
no
3 shits in the
arrests,
same
just a big
t-shirt every night.
mess
Maybe it's
he's
a
now
uniform.
forced to clean up.
I'm relieved that he's not violent or he's not trying to force entry. He's just doing
Just trying to
his
force an
deed,
exit.
but
Jim's a
it's
cunt.
Very disconcerting.
Jim's
and
done
disturbing
something.
and-
In Louisville, Ward
100%.
Ellis, Wave News.
Wild, isn't it?
I would say, call me overconfident in my
Yeah.
own abilities, but I would say
Who would do that?
I would say that if someone shat on my door 3 times in a row, I reckon I feel pretty confident about catching them once.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I could set some sort of trap. I would sit in my car on my drive and just wait for him to do it and then
Yeah.
be behind him.
Yeah.
We all think that, but you get relaxed, you look at your watch, it's 11 o'clock now, he's not been.
Oh, what watch?
But yeah, I feel like I would catch. I don't think. Look, poo on my porch once, shame on you. Poo on my porch 3 times, shame on me. I think at that point you got to defend your home. He's American. You can get guns as well.
That is another big risk of shitting on someone's porch in America.
They've got
Getting
guns.
shot.
Like I think, like your totally stand your ground laws apply if someone's pooing on your fucking porch.
Yeah. Do you know what I think's impressive as well? Is how quickly he drops his pants and shits.
Yeah, he's got it ready. I think he's
Yeah.
got he's got some of the same condition you've
Like,
got.
I mean, I need myself. Like, even when I have my 15 seconds, most of the time I still need like 20 seconds to just acclimatise and say to my body,
Right, so you have a 15-second warning that you're gonna in 20 seconds need to warm up. What the fuck are you on about?
I mean, I need to shit, but then I sit and I go, right, shit, and my body goes, just a minute. Okay, we're
you
all
even
ready to
shit in a lazy way.
I know what you mean. You sit down and you don't shit straight away, and then you go, right now.
No,
it's
but
time to-"
sometimes
I have
you
in the-
do.
I
If you're
have
really
sometimes.
urgent, sometimes trousers down, gone.
Yeah, but then it's just diarrhea at that point.
Yeah, well, we didn't see the consistency of what that guy was doing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think...
Imagine if that was how they caught him, was that he shat with diarrhea and there were footsteps all the way back to his house.
Matched his trainers.
Got you brown-footed.
What?
I don't know.
What, is there
I
a
was going to say
red-handed?
brown-handed, and then I panicked and I went brown-footed, and that doesn't make sense.
No,
but I was
bad
already
that.
too far in then.
Bad that.
Mind you, this guy does
Should have
seem
done
like
this.
Yeah, that would have sold it, yeah. Brown-footed.
Brown-footed.
I mean, I think he was a bit brown-footed.
Yeah, definitely. I was shocked he didn't have those slippers with a bell on the end. Culture.
I hope he tries to make it more difficult for himself because he keeps getting away with
Well,
it.
he brings a step ladder and a little paddling pool.
like Mousetrap.
Does it on roller skates?
He's pops a moonwalk.
It just gets more elaborate every time.
Yeah.
Tonight with blindfold. Just
I'm going to set myself on fire.
straight jacket and the keys are like the shit. He's just...
He swallows a key and he's get out of the shit.
Was this your card?
Oh, God. So, anyway, that'd be the greatest magic trick of all time. If you were walking down the street and somebody went, pick a card, and then you picked it, and then it was like 7 of clubs, and then you put it back in the thing, and then the guy just left, and you're like, that was weird. And then the next night, you saw a video of the guy shitting out the 7 of clubs.
It'd be madder if you shat the next time and like you find the 7 of clubs in it. You go, what the fuck is this? And he just bursts through your bathroom door. Is that your card?
That guy did seem like a bit of a...
magic.
That guy did seem like a bit of a cunt.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
don't do segues. They're gross.
Is he? The cunt of the week.
Do you like features that don't work, Dave?
Oh, God,
It's
yeah.
time for
Big fan of Freddy's
Cunt of
nose.
the Week.
Oh, it's Lab Baby. It's Lab Baby.
It's always nearly you, but not quite. It's always Lab Baby.
It's
isn't
always
it?
Lab Baby.
Right, I'm going to tell you 3 stories, and we're going to decide which of the people in this story is cunt of the week. These are from our horrible listeners. This one's called College. My college, Jake, I think he means colleague, who showed me this podcast.
God, our fans are so gone.
Or he went to Jake College. Those are the 2 options. He either meant colleague or he went to a place called Jake College.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more content.
Hopefully we'll find out during the...
I've got an NVQ in Jake.
Let's see if there's any other context to see if he works out that he meant college.
Okay,
NVQ stands for nearly very queer.
Just queer. Nearly
Nearly very.
It's quite queer.
Yeah.
My college/colleague Jake, who's shown me this podcast, is too much of a cheap cunt and won't pay for the Patreon, but wants me to share him the pod. Who would be the cunt? Me for not sharing, or him for being a cheap cunt? To be fair, he did start me on the podcast. Could you also just call him a cunt for his shit jokes I have to constantly hear at work?
Not
Thanks, mate.
college, yes, I work. Yeah, I assume
Yeah,
colleague.
I think colleague now,
Yeah.
Unless he's a college as well.
Right, I want to be very clear about this because this is a very serious issue. If any of you share any of our Patreon content with anyone else, you are a thief, you are vermin, and I hope you die. That's our £3 you've stolen from us, you scum.
Patreon actually gives us your addresses, so we will come round and each individually shit on your doorstep.
Yeah, and I'll leave a 9 of clubs in it.
It's £3 a month, mate. Jake,
You get a free trial for a week. I don't care. Do what you want.
It's £3.
I do not give a shit. Don't care. Do what you want.
I'd rather him pay.
I'd rather him pay, yeah, but I don't care if he doesn't. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
We don't make any money anyway. Fuck it.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
It's £3, you cunt.
Yeah, it is just £3 though. If you
Just
listen to
pay.
it,
Just pay
£3.
£3.
Or just, get a new
Do you want to be
email address
relying
every
on
week
someone
and get-
else for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Be free.
Yeah.
Free yourself. £3. Go without something else.
Yeah.
It's actually probably more hassle to get your mate to share the clip
Yeah, it's way more
every week
difficult. Yeah.
than it is to just pay £3 and do it yourself.
It's very convenient. That's why we've set it up
It's
like that.
more annoying. It's more annoying to you're not
Yeah.
saving the amount that you're losing in time is worth more than £3.
Also, what I didn't expect, because I've set up a Patreon, not as successful as this outfit, but when someone signs up, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they want to contribute.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It is, yeah.
Pay it, you cunt.
Yeah, to pay it. Come on, get involved.
In fact, set one up a bit higher because you've stolen so many. You
Yeah,
actually owe us
Cunt
money.
tax.
Yeah, you should be on the £10.
Be on the
fucking
£10 one.
Yeah.
And,
Cunt tax.
That is essentially.
That's why they don't get paid as much.
That is
That's what it should be called. Shouldn't be called the gender wage gap.
Yeah, that's what the
Cunt tax.
that's what the extra tax on tampons should be called. Yeah.
Yeah, we left the EU. Don't have to pay VAT on tampons anymore.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And still they moan.
Fucking, that's all they do.
Right, come on. Right, I don't think he's that much of a cunt.
I know. I don't really care, but also just pay.
Also, if you're dead poor, like...
Yeah, but just get free.
I don't think
We
anyone's-
give you a week free trial. If you want it for free, just sign up every week with a new email address. It's not hard.
I don't think...
That's more hassle.
Yeah, but if you want it for free, you got to do work.
Yeah.
And also, what's minimum wage? Like fucking £9 an hour now, or
10.
something. £10 an hour.
Yeah.
So £3 is what? 15 fucking minutes of minimum wage work.
Yeah.
Right. Setting up an email takes 5. You're winning.
I don't think there's many people that are so poor that they can't afford £3 if they absolutely had to.
You do not understand how most people live.
Also, most of the month,
£3
you can actually get the £1 Patreon still because people leave and you can just
Yeah,
get on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
Cost of living crisis.
Yeah.
And then Oasis release tickets and everyone's got money all of a sudden. Most people are in debt. Get in debt for this.
Yeah, get debt. £3 a month isn't much debt.
I thought
get
it was-
a Wonga loan for £3 every month.
I thought it was really funny when Oasis released the tickets and they had that dynamic pricing and all the tickets went up and people went, I am so mad. And then they didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh yeah, look at you.
I'm angry.
What are you going to do?
Click.
Never use Ticketmaster again? No, you're not. You're never going to listen to Oasis again? No, you're not. You're going to sit there like the little bitch you are and you're going to fucking take it. Shut up.
It's like the cunts who said, I'm not watching the World Cup. Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that because, what was funny about it was the Qatar World Cup was one of the best World Cups ever. Like, the atmosphere was shite because it was in Qatar, they don't do a good vibe. But
Too busy shitting on porches.
the football was fucking brilliant and it was the best World Cup final ever. And there's all these people going, look, well, I didn't watch it. I'm sure Qatar are gutted.
Yeah.
I did watch it and it was amazing.
To be fair, slaves make a good stadium.
They do.
Just goes to show what you get when you say thank you.
It is, it's good.
They go above and beyond, don't they? They really go the extra mile.
this was called Autist at Dead Meat. Got a cunt of the week from Dead Meat. I dragged 2 of my mates along who've not listened to the pod before, who are a couple.
That explains why we saw couples there.
Dragged.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, I know. It was an incredible event. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We ran into a proper autist at the bar who starts hitting on the girl. We tried ignoring him a bit, hoping he'd go away, but he followed us around for about 45 minutes. He eventually leaves, but gives my mate a note with his phone number saying she's going to save the world and apologising for offending her friends at the Offensive Comedy Festival. My other mate, her boyfriend, laughed and said he never stepped in because he thought the autist hitting on her was funny. Who's the bigger cunt? The autist, the boyfriend, or me for dragging 2 innocent mates to dead meat?
You.
They're actually well up for coming again next year, so don't worry.
Well, none of them, because number one, the autist isn't going to fucking like they can't help it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if your special
on
interest,
the side of the autism, is he?
if your special interest is that woman's pussy, then there's not really an awful lot that's going to fucking, you know.
Yeah, I
what I mean?
like bus timetables and that specific woman's fanny.
Ever since I saw her smear test results, I've always had a keen interest.
So,
I hate the smell of lavender, love the smell of crayfish.
Secondly, the boyfriend, how is stepping in going
Invasive
to
species.
solve that?
Women.
How is stepping in going to solve that?
What do you mean? You can just go, she's got a boyfriend, mate. You can just say that.
Yeah, I'm sure that will work.
It might do. Try it. Maybe someone should have just gone, this isn't, maybe,
But she can also go, I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Maybe-
she's a cunt.
Women
She's
should
a
not
cunt
have
for
to say that
teasing
they
an
have a
autist, isn't it?
boyfriend.
Yeah.
What was
Right?
she wearing?
Yeah. Was her name Samantha? Did she walk like this?
Yeah. If she was wearing if she was wearing a t-shirt saying "I love autistic cock," then
Yeah. She probably
She
was.
should still be allowed to wear that
Yeah.
and not be hassled.
For autistic.
And how do we know it's an
We
autist?
should sell that as merch next year.
Oh, they were at our festival. We know they're an autist.
Can we sell that as merch next year?
Yes, we absolutely can. Yes.
I love autistic cock.
Yes, we absolutely can. We'll sell a few as well.
Yeah. Oh, and we could have it as a tattoo.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can tattoo that on people.
I'll put it in the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, look, the autist obviously, should have read social cues, but that's not going to happen, so you can't really blame the autist for that.
and
You can learn that. You can
Yeah,
learn it.
all right.
I've learned it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. The mate is right that it's funny, so you can't really be angry at him for that.
Yeah.
And you sold us 2 more tickets, so we're happy with that. So I don't think.
Yeah,
anyone's a
this
cunt.
isn't. No one's a cunt. Next
So
story.
is it? Sorry,
Go on.
I was going to say because it's 2 different points of view. Years ago, I was at a gig and I was with a woman at the time, and a bloke started chatting her up, and I let her handle it, but I stood behind the bloke, and as soon as he put a foot wrong, I was going to knock him out.
Yeah.
But I stood behind him waiting, and she handled it really well, and off he went, and he was very respectful. What would you guys have done? Let her handle it or stepped in?
I'd let her handle it to a point. Yeah, I'd do the similar thing. I think I'd back up.
It depends.
Yeah, back up.
Be back up, but also you don't want to be like, I've got this, darling. You
Yeah.
know, like
It
you
depends.
got to let them learn.
Sit down, love. Prepare to be wet.
It depends how fit she was.
Oh, she was.
If she
If
was
she's shagging you, let's assume an absolute monster.
if she was absolutely minging, then it's like, well, he'll figure it out himself. You know what I mean? He'll,
Yeah.
Your point is
Once
you want
he's
to help
rubbed
the
his
fella.
eyes. Once he's rubbed his eye. Oh shit! Sorry, love. I had a terrible. My mistake.
My
Sorry.
apologies. You appear to be a fat hog.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry.
I
No,
get you a pint, mate.
I think it depends on what the guy's like. So if the guy was pissed, I'd probably deal with it.
Yeah.
But if the guy was like a respectful, oh, you seem really nice, I'd let her do
Also,
it.
it depends on how hard he looks.
Well,
Oh,
a
massive.
similar thing happened at Baby Blue. A bloke was trying it on with a female comic, and I was letting them deal with it, let them deal with it. As soon as he went to put his hands on her, I just grabbed hold of him and
Yeah,
sorted him out.
in the
But,
toilet.
yeah. No.
You need to calm down, fella.
You need to learn a lesson about respecting women. Yeah, maybe next time you come, you'll think about your actions.
Yeah. Are we done? You chilled out?
Right,
You're
would
a
calm
good
him
lad.
down. Right, that one was useless.
And this one's called COVID. I was on a work trip last week and some dickhead gave me COVID.
Grow up. It's
It's-
not real.
It's meant I've missed an
It's
all.
actually an amalgamation of symptoms.
It is called the common cold.
It's meant I've missed an all-inclusive holiday with the family this week. Do they qualify as cunt of the week?
No,
No,
you
for
do.
fuck's
Don't tell
sake.
anyone you've got COVID. Shut your
Yeah,
mouth.
just grow
Go
up.
on
No one
holiday.
cares anymore. Like, I get it if
Christ.
it was like week 1 of fucking March 2020 when people were like, Chinese people are dead in the street, the Italians are all dead, there's tanks on the street. Fine. But now, fucking who gives a shit?
Yeah, like
Like, here's a little secret. I pretty much definitely had COVID at Dead Meat. Didn't say shit. I was like, I've got a festival to run. You can grow up. I felt awful, but I got through it.
no
So if
one's-
anyone got it, I might be cunt of the week, to be honest with you. It might have been me that ruined your holiday.
Is anyone dying of COVID anymore?
No one's strong.
No one died of COVID. 3,000 people did. The rest of them died from being too old, too fat, or other comorbidities.
Yeah.
You don't die from
like
COVID. It's
gay.
a cold. Yeah, anyone with AIDS, gone.
But yeah, I think I would
are.
still go on the holiday.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
100%.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'd definitely
Yeah,
still
still
go.
going it.
All inclusive is exactly where you want to be where you got COVID. That's perfect.
Lie in bed, have food bought to you.
Yeah.
And also, if you're on holiday, I assume that will mean that you are out on like a sun lounger.
Keep your 2 meters if you want. Pop a little mask on if you fucking want.
Yeah, but when you're
Don't grow
out,
up.
when you're out anyway, like outside, the risks are next to zero
Yeah.
because it all just disappears.
2
anyway.
meter thing was made up. Fauci made that up.
I know, yeah, but you know, like do what
I'm
you
just
want.
saying. Other people might not know.
Just also,
you're a source
no one
of
cares anymore.
You're a
Dave.
source of information,
I'm
and the
not a source of
listeners might want
information.
to know.
If
the
I'm
real
a
Did
source
they
of
make that up, really?
Yeah,
of
just
course they did. It
made
was just
up.
like, you know,
It
like
sounded like it was 6 feet in America.
It's like,
and they got him on record saying we just thought it would be
it's
a
like
good
5 a day is the
distance.
same thing. 5 a day is the same thing.
Yeah,
You
it was
know,
California Fruit and Veg.
it was actually
Union.
recommended as 8, but like in Britain they went, we can't say 8. No one's doing 8. If we
But
say
even
8,
that,
people
even
laugh.
that wasn't based on anything.
I know, but you know, it was meant to be 8, but they plucked it out of the air. But like, it was meant to be 8, and British people went, we'll say 5, and even that, people were like, fuck off.
Yeah. Crisps count as one. Yeah.
The 10,000 steps isn't a thing either.
Oh,
is it?
God, yeah.
They
Like,
just
only-
went. They just went. 10,000 sounds about right.
Only
Sounds
fat
a lot.
people.
sounds a lot. 10,000.
Only fat people think walking's exercise.
Yeah, only fat people measure. Yeah, like him. Only fat people measure their health in steps. It's always someone with a Diet Coke being
Step
like,
one,
"I've just
eat
done
less."
10,000 steps. Oh, I'll basically be fine." Like I've never had someone tell me how many steps they've done and them not be a fat cunt. Never. It's always some wheezing fat cunt who's like, "Just done me 10,000 steps." Well, you're looking great on it, mate. Yeah, I'll have to get on whatever you're doing. Fucking fat, useless.
I feel
pricks.
attacked because I do drink a lot of Diet Coke.
Yeah, and you also do. You know, you did claim that you exercise because you walk your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's technically exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, great exercise.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
walk.
UK government's doing a bang up job with obesity.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's really watching what they eat. COVID really knocked people into shape.
Yeah.
People really self-examine their whole.
Well, it's like, you know, the
life.
war on homelessness, the war on drugs, now the war on obesity. Basically, when we go to war with something, we vastly increase it.
Hey.
Yeah,
listen,
Taliban.
Before you have a go at me, I regularly get people tell me that I look right now the best I've ever looked, but I do not get anyone tell me that I look good.
Yes. Yes.
I always get, you look the best you've ever looked.
Yeah, you look
I
good
never get, you're
for
looking good.
you. By your standards, you look better. That is true. But, you know, you still look like a disgusting fat hog.
Yeah. You don't look terrible now.
Meh.
You look very bad, but not terrible.
I think you look good.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that.
I think you look good.
In context.
Yeah.
No, he looks good.
Yeah.
Like if we put him against the majority of the UK population, fucking Mr. Universe here.
I like that title.
Yeah.
Mr.
Mr. Biggest Universe.
Ever expanding.
Congratulations.
Mr. Inflation Theory.
Mr. Universe is infinite, and so are his tits.
No one's cunt of the week.
I think cunt of the week is the guy with COVID for not going on his
I
holiday.
think you're cunt of the week.
This is a real vintage selection of nothing this week. This
You
is
just-
fucking awful.
You just sent us things. They're
These
not
are
even like...
nothing.
I think you've put yourself. If we're going to treat COVID as like a serious thing,
Yeah.
you've nailed it. You're
Yeah.
cunt of the week.
Yeah, I'm cunt of the week for going to my own festival with COVID, I think. Do I win a prize?
You can have a prize.
Oh, nice. I win a prize. Thanks, Dave.
You can have this empty can of liquid death.
Oh, fantastic. Lovely bit of liquid cum. Brilliant.
Wow.
Nice one. Well, that was...
Just chuck it at the cables down there. Nice
Do you
one,
know-
Tom. There's literally a plug socket there.
Retard.
Do you know,
Fucking
Tom,
retard.
you've made tens of thousands of people listen to this.
Yeah.
Like that bit,
Yeah.
that inconsequential bit,
Yeah.
you've wasted 15 minutes of tens of thousands
We've
of
got
people's
15
time.
minutes to
And
chat out of it.
also, we've not asked him to edit it out, so it's kind of on us.
Yeah.
You know, we could just say, edit that bit out, we'll do something better, but we won't.
Thousands
We
of
won't.
hours have
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
We got 15 minutes to chat. We had some good COVID
Yeah,
chat.
but we had to fucking bolster it with like mild racism against Arabs.
That's the
Yeah.
point of the bit. It's a
Alright,
jumping off
alright.
point.
All right, fair
Can we not
enough.
just have like a mild racism section?
Yeah. Well, I think
now
that's
you're
been the
talking my
entire
language.
podcast today. And
You're
mild
talking
is
my
pushing
language.
it.
This is what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
which is what they should do, isn't it?
Should we
Right.
watch some videos?
Yeah, let's get to some videos. Dave, is there anything that like particularly turns your stomach? Is there anything you struggle watching?
Oh,
So-
you need to put your headphones on for this, Dave.
Yeah,
So-
get to headphone section.
My mate used to send me stuff.
Yeah.
He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah,
And he used to delight in grossing me out. And I said to him, if you send me one more,
yeah,
I'm going to beat you up.
right. Well, we've got 6, so
Not all of them are
Tom's going
gross,
to show
though.
you all of
But
these.
just
If you're gonna beat anyone up,
what's
it's Tom
the
who's showing
warning? What's the worst thing? Or is it part of the fun? The
Part of the fun's
surprise?
the
Part of the fun.
surprise. There is a
Well,
sick bucket down there if you need, but the surprise
I
is part
don't
of the
want to
fun.
watch the horrible stuff.
So the first one is what happens next. We're going to play a game.
What happens next?
It's called
Right.
What Happens Next.
I'm really angry already.
So there's a man on a wall.
Yeah,
what do we think happens
parkour.
next?
I think he's going to do a cool parkour trick.
Yeah? Do you think it's
Yeah.
going to go well?
Yes. I think he's going to land it
I
and
think
walk
he's
away.
going to run past an immigrant shitting on the street.
Freddie, what
It's
do
the
you
wrong
think
section, Dave. You're in the wrong section.
Oh, right, sorry.
I think somebody is going to fall from the top of the building behind him and kill themselves on the floor.
Okay.
That's a bad stomach.
That's a bad stomach.
He
Yeah.
jumped on a gate and he got hurt.
He got hurt. Yeah, that
I
was
think
actually
it's-
relatively mild.
I think it's a
That's an
woman
easy way in. It's an easy way
who
in.
didn't want to go to the clinic for an abortion.
Well, we've got a few of those we could show you.
No,
We've got
I
some
really
homebrew
don't.
sex changes.
I really don't want
Yeah.
to see it.
Okay, what have we got next?
This one's called Stairs.
All right.
This is a woman jumping
yeah.
down the stairs with a load of mattresses and smashes her head on the thing.
That's fine.
More
Very,
interested-
very mild.
More
Easy
interested,
into it.
more
Very
interested in the
mild.
other woman, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Ease into
very
it.
mild.
Now we'll go a bit further.
Okay.
Bull stamp.
Oh, right, yeah. I like
Didn't look that bad the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
Might need a replay.
This is a rodeo guy, yeah. he's
Rodeo
on
on a bull.
On a bull.
Going a bit mad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's
falls off.
And there, right. He's crumpled.
He's crumbled.
Oh, he's seizing. I think
He's
he's having a seizure.
If we watch again,
He's
Yeah.
a dead dude.
watch what happens to his head.
Right, pause that. Oh, he gets a full hoof.
He gets a full hoof
Oh, there's the
into
shot.
the ground
Gets
and then
curb
just
stomped by-
stays.
Yeah, he's bad.
See,
They
this
shouldn't be
this is
moving
the
him.
stuff I'm fine with.
Yeah, the
Love all
injuries and
this.
stuff. Yeah, this is loads of fun.
Okay, we're going to take it up a notch.
We could show him the bull goring in a bit.
We can show the ball going a bit.
Yeah,
I'll have a bit
This-
of that.
yeah.
This one I've just called How.
Okay,
Oh,
This is
come on.
an original one. I've not seen anything like this before.
right. What has he done? Right, so he's got
yeah,
a.
yeah.
So he's got a
Oh
clamp,
my
He's got a
God.
clamp in his willy and
He's
he's
coming
jizzing
out-
through it.
He's jizzing through a straw. That's fucking mental. It's coming out of the skull's eyes. Wow.
God.
It's original, that one.
That is original. I've never seen that done before. How long is it? Is what I want to know. How far down is that?
Yeah, it's got to be quite. It's got
It's
to
got to be
quite.
far away down because if it's just in the end, you just shoot it out. Surely the
Yeah,
pressure
yeah,
would just
yeah,
pop
yeah.
it out.
You've got-
That's
I
not.
know you're happy with it because it looks like a ram and you're a Leeds fan.
It's Derby of Rams.
Yeah, but that's the old rivalry, isn't it,
It's
Derby?
a bit of a rivalry.
You're
Yeah.
not happy with that rivalry?
It's,
Okay.
not- it shouldn't have- it's a bit of a
I was
rivalry.
trying to bond with you there.
I know. Just don't, don't do football stuff. It's just
God
get back
damn,
to the
stop being
racism.
so autistic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Trying to show an interest in your fucking gay shit. 11 blokes running around. Oh, I've been tackled.
Sorry, don't you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah,
Where
like
men
sweaty men hug each other for
and
fun.
rub their dicks on each other's faces
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. and
Constantly hump each other's face.
If you want me to show you why it's not gay,
Yeah.
I'd be very happy to.
then- Okay.
Yeah, if you want to show on Freddie why it's not gay, that'd be great.
No, it'd have to be
Little-
both. It'd have to be both.
Right, Rob.
This is a
you
little
stick your-
tackle called the Eiffel Tower.
And,
You stick your penis into my
I wouldn't-
arse, and I'll stick my tongue down Freddy's arsehole.
Yeah.
There you go. It's not gay.
Now get out of this.
Yeah, when you come, you tap out.
you're not even trying.
Okay, last one. We're going to take it up another notch now.
Okay,
This is not nice. It's called Yummy.
right. Oh, you dirty boys.
We've seen this.
Have we?
I don't think we've seen this one.
We have.
All right. I don't remember this one. I don't remember him being sick back onto an arse.
It's somebody eating shit straight out of a bumhole.
It's not good shit as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oi, come on. Come on. That is whippy. That is whippy. Oh, he missed a bit.
Oh, and it's another bloke as well.
Of course
I know
it
it's
is.
that Thursday.
Of course it is.
I told you, animals.
Yeah. So what I liked about that, he even delicately, in quite a camp fashion, pushed the poo back into his mouth then. He was like,
Yeah, yeah,
We don't want to waste
mucky,
it.
mucky pup.
Oh, there's his website.
Yeah,
We
the
should,
BB
we
sub.
should,
Yeah,
sign
shout
up.
him out. Shout out the BB sub. Do you want to show Smeg to finish off?
No, you don't. It's going to be a gay dude.
Yeah, is this the one?
Oh,
No, that's the one where he
Oh,
goes
yeah,
into
no,
the
the-
crowd. Oh, yeah, that's one where his face comes off.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that one's rough, isn't it?
Yeah, he used to have a
Smile,
face.
mate.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Bulls, you shouldn't fuck with bulls is a thing.
Why
we've
would you
learned.
fuck with a bull?
I don't know. Yeah, show the other bull. Show bull MP4, and then we'll finish off with Smeg.
I'm not looking at Smeg.
You don't have to.
Oh, this one's wild. This one's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, this one's
This is the
gnarly.
worst bull video.
Right, so we got some sound?
It's not really.
Yep. You just didn't turn it on.
No, it wasn't working on the other videos.
Yeah. There we go.
Have you had Milo or Kai on talking about bulls?
No, but we'd love to.
Oh.
There we go.
There it is.
Right.
Mr. Bull.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't know if you saw where that horn went.
Fuck me.
You'll see in a minute.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That's all of his internal organs.
That's a dead guy.
Not yet. Look, I'm sure wherever he is has very good health care.
Oh, don't lie on your belly.
Don't get dust in it.
He's lying on his belly because he's embarrassed. Don't film this. I've put weight on.
Smeg and Soldiers, here
Let's
we
have a
go.
look at Smeg and Soldiers.
It's the last one. Turn the sound off for this because it sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's just like weird music. Here we go. All right. Oh.
There are dudes who. Oh, fuck you know.
It's a rough one, that.
So
isn't it?
while we're watching this,
Yeah, have you got anything to plug,
anything
Dave?
you want to plug?
Do you want to plug your podcast? Do you want to talk about your new podcast?
Say my podcast.
So tell everyone about your podcast,
Can
Dave.
we
but
have said
look
it at
down the
this-
camera. You've got to look down the camera. Look down the
Fuck's
camera
sake.
and tell
Can
people
we have
about
said
your
it at the
podcast.
start?
No, this is when
No
we're...
one's listened this far.
Yeah, but this is when you got to do it.
My podcast is called The Dave Longley Breakfast Show, which is great
Yeah.
timing looking at a woman eating smeg. God.
Do you want to
Now I
tell
can't
people
take my
about
eyes
it?
off it.
What's it about, the Dave Longley Breakfast Show?
It's not about anything. That was my aim, is to not have it about anything. But, wow.
Yeah.
God bless her.
What a trooper.
Where can you get it? Where can you get it? Where can you listen?
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and I've got a Patreon, which people have signed up for, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But there's only 4 episodes in. When would this go out?
Like next week sometime,
So
I think.
5 or 6 episodes in.
Yeah. Do
And,
get on it. Like Dave's last podcast was my favourite podcast.
Thanks,
the one with
man.
Eddie Hu, so I'm going to crack through these on my drives this weekend. Looking
Well,
forward to it, mate.
he might be making an appearance via AI.
Amazing. Amazing. Like, if you like this podcast, you like Dave's podcast, check it out.
Yeah.
Also, as well, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. For £3 a month, you get an extra episode every single week. You get access to all the
And
specials.
don't steal it, you fucking scruffs.
Don't steal it, because your money helps keep the podcast going, because without your money and your patrons and your investment, we wouldn't be able to do this anymore. So, there is that. Would you miss an episode of Dead Men Talking if it didn't come out anymore? Yes. Would you miss £3 a month coming out of your account? No. So, therefore, you should sign up to our Patreon and help us make sure that the podcast
And it makes
carries
it
on
feel
forever.
really good. It's
does make us feel
dead
good.
nice.
It does make us feel
Every time I see one, I get a little semi.
I did not realise how good it felt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway.
Wait till they leave. Oh.
Oh, yeah. When you get a little survey from them, they're like, I don't like this. And you're like, fuck off. I've already got your money. Couldn't give a shit what you think, you little ming. Oh, there's not enough extra content. There fucking is. It's £3 a month, you divs.
You've put on a meat that costs thousands of pounds.
Yeah, we lost thousands of pounds putting on a fucking festival for you fucking ungrateful dickheads. We lost so much money doing that because we're thick.
Thank you.
And we're doing it again.
And we're doing it same time next year, baby.
Thank you for listening. Go fuck yourself.